Hi guys, hello Blissful fam, welcome back to our channel, The Blissful Bunch. Hope everyone is doing fine. You're welcome to another episode of The Blissful Bunch, and in today's video we have a very special guest. Yes, and our special guest is Cheta, aka Cheta's World, aka Chetty Baby.
Hi, Blissful fam, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
You're welcome to our channel. You're welcome to the
you.
family.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
You guys, this is our first celebrity guest on the Blissful family channel.
Okay.
So, Cheta, over to you.
All right.
What do you have for my people today?
All right. So, hello, Blissful fam, once again. Today, we are doing it in a different style. I'm here to take over the Blissful channel, okay? All right. So, what we're going to do today is I'll be asking what do we refer to? Okay, I'll be asking Awele, our owner. I'll be asking her a lot of questions around struggles of being a first-time mom and her journey through motherhood. So you guys should sit back, relax, get your popcorn because you're going to be enjoying this one, okay? Yeah. Okay, so first things first, I know that some of my family will come here, so give us a rundown of your story. How are you? You're a mom, all of that, yeah.
Hello, Chetty's World people. We're going to name you people today. Don't worry, I'm still thinking about the name.
Them.
So my name is Awele. I'm a new mom. Am I still new? I think I am. I just had a baby 8 months ago, and this is my first time of having a child, and it has been a roller coaster of a lot of things, but thank God I'm married to CP in the building.
Woo!
And CP is Cheta's ex-colleague. You should see us a lot in most of Cheta's videos. She's obsessed with us. So we're always in her videos. So I'm from Delta State. I'm Igbo, and I got married to an Enugu State man. And what else? Oh, I'm a baker, 1. I'm a lawyer, 2. I'm a civil servant, 3.
Plenty things, 1 person.
I'm a musician's wife, 4. I think let's end it there for now. I'm sure I'm forgetting something else.
A lot. I'm sure you're forgetting a lot.
I'm a YouTuber, too, 5. So that's me.
Okay, there's a lot to you. So I'll start off with the very first question. How has motherhood been? Just give us a rundown. How has it been? I'm sure.
In 2 words, overwhelming and priceless.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. I love that. Okay. So now the first major question I'll ask you is, what was the biggest emotional shock you experienced after becoming a mom?
Emotional shock.
That's just, you didn't see it coming.
Quality time I get to spend with my husband dropped drastically. It shocked me. Like, I didn't know. I hear people talk about it, but I didn't know that it was real. Like how it puts, I won't say a strain, but you guys have to intentionally communicate with each other.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So she became the gap. I can't relate to guys. Okay, so our next question here says, did you struggle with postpartum depression? Because I know I've heard a lot about that. And if you did, how did you deal with it? In case there are people watching who... Tell us.
No, I did not.
Hallelujah.
I did not at all. I did not. I hear people say they want to throw their baby away. They want to... Yes, there's one lady. She said if she sees the child and she's upstairs, she wants to throw the child. I never suffered from that. And this was as a result of the number of support I had. I had a lot of support. My mother-in-law, my husband, my friends. Like, people called genuinely to check up on us. So I was never overwhelmed or depressed at any point.
So if there's one thing I can hear from you, your support system is important.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And marry you a man that is ready to support you, because that's another thing people don't talk about.
Of course.
Yeah. So I heard the first year of marriage with a kid is the worst, right? That's what I've heard of. That's what I've heard. Like it brings out the good, the bad, the ugly, the everything. I've heard it a lot because I listen to a lot of marriage, motherhood podcasts here. And you have an 8-month-old, right?
Yeah.
So tell us, was that the experience for you? Was it not? And if not, what do you think helped you? Maybe things you did before or after or during? Just tell us.
Yeah, technically, I did not have my child in my first year of marriage.
Ah.
Yes, she came.
Are you guys taking notes?
She came when we're a year and 8 months into marriage, I think. Yeah, because I found out I was pregnant on my first year anniversary. That was like our anniversary gift from God. Like that was the day I found out I was pregnant. So,
wow.
So let's say 1 year, 9 months later, because I believe.
Was it planned or it just happened?
We actually planned for 2 years. But it came before that, and I felt so bad.
Why are you feeling bad?
Because I had a plan I was working with, right? I wanted to enjoy. You know, I like my man. I wanted to.
But you did enjoy 1 year.
It's not enough for my sister.
But yeah, 1 year is okay.
The shege I'm seeing now, I needed 10 more years to flex.
No. Give it. See me as if I know. I don't know anything. I beg you.
So I see that personally. I never wanted to be that wife that will get married today and I'm pregnant tomorrow, because I've seen the strain it puts on marriages. So I really wanted, and when we're married, before the baby, they actually thought we're dating, because the marriage was like dating and just living in the same house. It was sweet, my dear. It was very sweet. So I think we had our fun while it lasted.
Of course.
So
that's how it should be.
There was no bad experience. We're already good.
Okay.
When she
thank God for that.
Yeah.
Because I was about to start fighting. Okay. So the next question here says, how did you adjust to the sleepless nights? I've heard a lot. See, you guys, these sleepless nights, they give me anxiety. I never born. No? Hey, please, how did you adjust?
And you say you like sleep.
I don't play with my sleep.
You will play with it. Please stop saying I don't. In motherhood,
help me,
all the I don't become I do.
Will. I do.
You do. You married. You know why you're saying I do in marriage?
But were you someone who sleeps well before you got your baby and all of that? So how did you adjust? Sleep. It was not overnight.
Do you know that when I was pregnant, I felt that I had slept all my life. I was tired of sleeping. All I did was sleep. I was like, I'm ready for this sleepless night. Sleepless night, please come to me.
O'Shea.
When I had a baby, Jesus, it was bad. It was terrible. The first 3 months, hey, I was about to lose it. I guess that's where people really get depressed, that first 3 months. But after, like you said, having the right partner, like most nights, we started running shifts. My husband would be with her. No, I would be with her from like night till like 4 a.m. Then he would wake up by 4 a.m. I will now sleep till like 9. He'll wake up by 4 a.m., take care of her. His mom would take over by 8 or so. So I was able to rest very well. So that was what helped. But it's bad. The sleep is really bad because nights are for sleep, but then you're tending to a child.
But do you sleep during the day to recover for the night that you did not sleep? Or you just keep running on no sleep? How does it work?
Being a mom now, first time mom, you would feel somehow leaving your baby during the day. You still want to be with that child, but you don't want to be with the child. So there's a conflict there. So you just have to cope. It's not as bad as you think. You just find yourself not sleeping and you'll be fine. Trust me.
The Lord will help me when I get to that. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Okay. So this one is kind of juicy, or more like it's a popular myth that I usually hear. So I've heard so many times. Initially, they will say when you start, this one I heard it when I was in school. They said when you start having sex, you stop having menstrual pain. But that's a blatant lie. I've grown to realize. I've grown to realize that that's a lie. But now I heard that when with childbirth stops menstrual pain. Is it true?
It's not true.
So you still have like intense menstrual pain after giving birth?
I do not have menstrual pain normally. I've never had menstrual pain. I've never had cramps. It's after childbirth I started having cramps. But the cramps are not even like severe cramps. I'm just calling them cramps. I don't think childbirth stops anything. My husband always says childbirth just amplifies who you already are.
True.
That's what he says.
And that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's it.
Okay, so our next question, it says, does childbirth and motherhood affect your sex life with your partner? Because I've heard that one. Hold on. Be honest. I put that be honest here because I've heard that one that people say things change. It's never the same. Yeah. Everything. Are you serious? Hey, God, I'm very good.
It does affect your sex life.
So,
because you have to be more intentional about it. You need to calendarize the timetable, like, for when to do it. Because and of then your baby. I always tell people that quickies are not even that quick when you have a baby because
are you serious?
You think you want to do quickie before you know it, your child is quicker than you are and everything comes
I don't line there and I die.
The child strains everything. But at the end of the day, when you look at her, you forget all these things.
Have you seen her daughter? You post your daughter often?
Not often, but yes, a glimpse here and there. But you would see her a lot in Cheta's channel.
So beautiful. But it's okay. Let's move to our next question. It says, how has motherhood changed your identity? Like, who are you now that you never knew that you could have ever been in this world that was as a result of having a kid?
How has it changed my
maybe like character-wise, something? Just how has it?
I don't think so. I don't think it has. Like I told you what he said, it amplifies who you are. I feel motherhood itself amplifies who you are. If you were a cranky person,
naturally,
yes,
you become cranky.
You become more cranky. And if you see your child, she can even be a trigger for your crankiness. So for me, I think my husband will know better because it's him that has really known me pre and post. But one thing I will know is
do you still do all those things
I used to do
that you used to do when you were single? Like maybe let's give an instance. Like now, I love to travel, right? Okay. Personally, I love to travel. I love my me time. I'm very routined. Do you find yourself just living in a life without those things that you see as very key?
Because I have a child now.
Yeah.
No,
not really.
No, I don't think.
That means you have to be one out of the plenty, because the way people say it, I lost my identity, I lost this, I lost that.
You would lose your identity if you don't have enough help and support. Like in my case, I have someone helping me. I had to stop my business. I do bake, so I had to stop it because I got pregnant. So now that I have a baby, of course there are more reasons for me to say, oh, I'm busy, I'm taking care of a child, I don't want to bake anymore, I can't bake anymore. But I had to get help in order not to lose that part of me, because I love baking a lot and I don't want to let it go. So I have a help now who is able to
help you find that balance.
Yes. So
if there's one thing I've picked in this whole conversation, support system is very important.
It is one. I'm so grateful for the kind of country we live in.
Honestly, do you know, I just thought about those abroad.
Yes,
Jesus.
Because Nigeria
they must be
helping us with that.
What's a parenting myth you believed before having a baby that turned out to be false? So maybe you've heard this thing about when you become a mom, you are this, or when you become a dad, you are this, or one myth, one gist that turned out to be blatant, like this one we talked about now, about menstrual pain. Is there any other one you heard and believed in, and then you jumped into it and saw that? I like.
Okay. Sleep when the baby is sleeping.
Do you know? We talk about this thing now. Are you serious?
Yes, dear. How you want sleep? Who you dey leave your pikin for?
I tell you.
Sleep when the baby is sleeping is a myth. A big meat and fish and goat meat and everything.
You're not even the first person that I've heard this particular one from.
It's not real. It's not real.
What's one way your friends or families could have better supported you during this transition? So from what you've said, you're someone who has gotten the support, but what other way do you think they could have better supported? Maybe Like now, this is an example. Would you rather they cooked for you? Maybe would you rather they did some things? This could be your opportunity to sell yourself for the next baby. So go hard at it.
If it's cooking, I think I got a lot of food. So many people came with lots of food. So what I would have wanted was, there was one time, like postpartum, I was craving just leaving the house,
going out.
Yes, without the baby. Yes.
Hey, God, I beg
just
you.
wanted a weekend alone with my men.
That one is not possible.
So I feel if a family or friends would have just said, okay, bring the baby over
for a weekend, even you will not agree. Your mind no go touch ground.
I can come back, check on them, go back to my hotel.
Unless that's true. That makes sense.
Yes, so that's one thing I would have appreciated, but I didn't get it. So
okay, that makes sense.
Maybe the next baby, please.
So all her relatives that used to watch, her sister, her brother, you must be taking notes.
Godparents.
Yes, be taking notes. Yes. Okay, so the next question here says, what's the worst part about being a mom? There has to be. You who can't tell me everything is all rosy. There must be a, like, it might not be so bad, but
worse is a strong word.
Okay, what's one
downside?
Let's rephrase the word.
Oh my God, yes, I know. The fact that, to me, the fact that you have to go everywhere with your child.
Oh my God.
Even though me, I don't really do that, because when I'm going to work, I don't go with her.
And pack bag for lunch.
The other day, I went to the supermarket without the child, and someone asked me out.
Are you still hot too?
I was so happy. I thought I had lost myself.
The person not see your wedding ring.
I didn't wear it.
Oh.
He asked me, "Are you married?" I said no.
Yes.
For
the drama.
No. He now asked for my number, and it's not the first time. Every time I don't go out with her, people, oh, you look good.
Beautiful.
People giving me compliments, and I love it.
I'm loving it. No, but I do love it, because I know how, like I love the fact that it's something you have chosen to embrace. I know some people will be like, no, me, it's life, it's life.
I still like to tell myself that
you're still a young girl now.
You want all those his backup singers? I like it.
Marry backup singers.
I have to, because going up and down with your child, that's just one downside of being a mom. Especially if you have a clingy child.
That doesn't allow others to carry her.
Exactly. Mine is not clingy, so I can leave her alone at home. In
fact, so, do you know, talking about a clingy child now, you just said something that woke me up. There's some children that, even with their parents, they don't want, like, their mother is here, they can see their mom, but they don't even want someone else to carry them. They just want to be on the mother's body. That's a lot. How has your relationship with your husband changed after having a baby?
I feel like he became more hardworking and pressed the laptop more.
Does he have a choice? He has to pay me. I'm telling you.
So, like, I love watching him play with his daughter.
Aww, so cute.
Like, they look so cute together, and the fact that she looks like him. So it's good seeing him as a girl dad. I love it for him. I can't wait for my son too, so that
I can be a mix and match. Yes, you can do mother and son.
Boy, mom, girl, dad.
Okay, so the next one, the best thing about being a mom. I know you've touched on it, but just re-emphasize on it.
The best thing about motherhood for me is waking up. She always wakes up with a smile. I'm like, I've never seen a child that when she wakes up in the morning and you're next to her, she smiles at you, and that melts my heart. Like, that makes my entire day.
I love it.
So I would be a mom just for that smile.
And she has a beautiful smile, by the way.
Guys, some people having goosebumps.
Oh my God, this motherhood thing is deeper. I can't wait to be a mom, Sha.
I can't wait for you to,
my dear. The last question, this is actually the last one. What advice will you give to me, a scary cat? I'm so scared. See, I love kids, and I have a lot of them, right?
And God kids.
But it gives me anxiety thinking about my own. Like, everything, the whole getting pregnant, labor, because I've heard a lot of stories. Like I told you, I have close friends that have given birth. The whole motherhood taking over your life, all of that. So what advice will you give me now who wants to be a mom someday, like when it comes to being scared about things like this.
Yeah. But you're not scared of the process of getting pregnant.
Who is scared? Nobody's scared though.
You enjoy that part?
Of course. We all do.
So for you, dear, I don't know why you're scared, but I feel you're already putting in the work because you are an active person. For labor, you don't have problem. So far as you're active, for you. Peace.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Because you're active, your body will thank you for it.
Oh, really?
When I was pregnant, I was doing lots of activity. And
were you active before?
I wasn't even active before. But I knew that my body needed that activity.
But was your labor experience, was it very... I know that you have tested your people, but just give me a rough summary.
It was the easiest. I started labor by 12. I gave birth by 5 for the first time.
Wow, that seems easy.
I had done the work. I did 100 squats a day. At my 9th month.
With your big stomach.
My husband will not even hear that you are not doing squats. If I wake up in the morning, he will ask me, go and do your squat. I will do 100 squats a day. I will do all these high-low steps. I don't know what they call that thing. I will do that. I will take a walk, 5,000 steps every day, 30 minutes. So my body was
adjusted.
Yes, it knew that there was work coming and it fits in easily. Itself. So I think that will be the same for you. And when you are pregnant, you can also be working out because it's your lifestyle already. So don't be scared about labor.
Let's not jinx it.
Don't be scared about labor at all.
I will not be scared in Jesus' name.
For the sleepless nights, don't be scared about it. When you are looking at some people will look at their babies and they don't even want to sleep because they are so obsessed with the child. Like you're just in
so
awe.
Good. I can't wait to. I can't wait.
Don't be scared about the sleepless night. The Bible says that He would not give us more than we can handle.
True.
You were able to handle. You were born for it. This body has been waiting for that phase of sleepless night. Your body has been waiting for it. And the sleepless night does not just last for when the kids are born. It lasts till
God.
They are even married. They are calling you on the phone. I'm just telling you that.
Prepare your mind.
They will still be calling you on the phone. Hello, mommy. Your grandchild is not sleeping. No, it never ends. Motherhood is forever. Yeah. So don't worry, you'll be fine. So for every other person out there that is scared about labor, just prepare yourself, pray, and put in the work, and everything will go well. Yeah. I used to be scared too when I was young.
You're still young, please. When I was younger, okay,
let's say younger and single. Yes, single. I used to think about this. How will it be when I'm pregnant? Even there was a time that when I touch other people's tummy and I feel the kick, I will cringe. I'll be like, yo. So someday something will be in my tummy and move too. But then I used to tell myself that if I feel a baby move in my tummy, I would remove the baby out of my tummy. Like I would jump out of my body.
But
look at me, I carried the child for full 9 months. So
beautiful. I love that.
There's nothing there. Because my mother-in-law.
Okay, so personally, I know I learned a lot from this, and yeah, thank you to our mother in the house for teaching us all that there is to. Okay, back to you.
Yes. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. For more context on these topics, I have shot so many videos in my pregnancy series. In case you want to catch up, I have a labor and delivery story time in the other videos. I will put the link in the description. So yeah, please thank Cheta for coming to our channel to discuss with us today. We have another video coming up on Cheta's channel where we'll be talking about the elephant in the room. I know you people want to know why is she single. She has not had mind to tell you people, but I will bring out the truth. As the detective barrister that I am, I'm going to bring out the truth. She's going to tell us in that video.
Confess my sins.
Yeah, she's going to confess why she's not single and why she's hiding the man.
Okay.
So you guys anticipate for that.
Definitely.
Please anticipate. So guys, before our guest leaves, we're just going to play a quick game with this card. This is an icebreaker card. So she's just going to pick, there are 5 categories. So she's just going to pick. What category do you want to pick on?
What are the options?
Okay, the ash one is dreams, the yellow is life lessons, exposed is green, courage is blue, red is belief, purple is self-awareness.
Life lessons. I love life lessons.
Life lessons, yellow. So let's just pick from here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me shuffle. So you read it out and just tell us. I don't know.
What are your daily rituals you swear by and think everyone else should explore too? Daily rituals.
Yeah.
So the first thing is I exercise. I believe that's pretty much very obvious. Okay, no, this is not it. This is not your channel. I forgot. So yeah, I work out a lot. I love to exercise. I love to keep my body moving. That's one ritual. Another ritual is drink water.
And mind your business.
And very important. And mind your business.
And I feel I want to add one for you too.
What's that?
Consistency.
Yeah, I'm very consistent. I'm very routined. You see, routine is me, and that is why it's scared. That is why all the questions I asked you about motherhood, I'm very routine. So having to break out of my routine is something that it throws me off balance. I know eventually I might adapt, but that first few, it's always a lot on me. But I'll be fine.
But eventually you get your own routine around
motherhood.
Your baby.
I will. So, I hope you guys learn from the life lesson.
Please, you guys should be like Cheta and
like me.
Get a routine.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you're here from Cheta's world,
make sure you subscribe. You guys,
please subscribe.
Subscribe. If you don't subscribe, we are not together anymore. You have to subscribe. Yes.
So subscribe and leave in the comments. I'm going to welcome you guys specially. I live in the comment sections and I will surely respond to
you guys.
All your
Come
comments.
through. I want her to be overwhelmed with the comments.
Hey. So see you guys. Bye.